We had come to make things better, but maybe we had made things worse. I can still remember having this thought as I was walking along this dusty street in the Dominican Republic several years ago. I was with this group of people who were child sponsors. You've seen the ads before, $35 a month, sponsor a child, it gives them access to health care and education. And I was with this group of sponsors, and we'd come to this community to see what was going on. Meet the families, meet the people, see how our sponsorship dollars were helping people. But we soon realized that maybe we weren't helping, maybe we were making it worse. Here's what I mean. We had really undermined a lot of the social fabric of the community. Imagine what would happen in your neighborhood if some multi-millionaire came along and gave 2 or 3, maybe 4 of your neighbors money directly for free post-secondary education and not you. Imagine the ramifications of that in your neighborhood. And not only that, we had also created an unhealthy sense of dependency in the community. There were so many people who we were trying to help who had almost zero motivation to address any of their own problems in their own community. Because we had set this precedent that said, when you have problems, rich, white North Americans are going to come in with money to fix them for you. And we had, in fact, been demobilizing people. I had this sinking realization as we were there that maybe this whole thing had really been a bit more about our egos than it had been about the actual needs of the people that we were there supposedly trying to help. I think something happens when we see these advertisements for child sponsorship, for international aid. Something swells up inside of us, and it's a natural response. We want to help our fellow humans, but for us, we also have a very westernized assumption that triggers, and that assumption is that you solve problems by throwing money at them. And I think that assumption we need to readdress. Put it this way, this is the question. Just because an idea is driven by really good intentions, does that make it a good idea? After the earthquake in Haiti, we've imported so much rice into Haiti that we've just about completely annihilated the Asian rice economy by flooding it with foreign rice. Every year we send hundreds of thousands of shoeboxes full of trinkets from the dollar store to families all over the world who really need access to, say, water without virus or bacteria. I've struggled with this a lot, and I've wrestled with this a lot, and as I've been to different places and seen different things, I do think there are some really positive things, though, and this is what I want to focus on. There's other ways of thinking about this, and a lot of them have to do with things like appreciative inquiry. This is changing the assumptions about international development. It's assuming that the solution to a community's needs is already present within the community. It's assuming that the solution does not need to be imported from the outside, but exists within the community already. And so, for example, in a model like asset-based community development or positive deviance, what an aid worker might do would be to survey an entire community and determine from those tabulated results which families in those communities have the lowest economic level of living and the healthiest children. And then partner with those families to discover what it is they do, assuming that the solution to raising healthy children at a low socioeconomic level is an answer that already exists because somebody is already doing it. And then it's empowering those people to lead and mentor their own community. Why do these things work? These things work because no matter where you go on this planet, and no matter what your background or ethnicity or the color of your skin, a neighborhood is a neighborhood. And neighborhoods require 2 fundamental ingredients to work. It requires that people trust each other, and it requires that people work together. What we, as a Western donor country and as individuals, need to realize is those 2 things cannot be purchased. We do not write checks or send money to create partnership or trust. I hope that you become passionately involved in issues of global development and aid. But I hope that you do so very thoughtfully, very self-critically, and very, very creatively. Thank you very much.